Hey, welcome. Today we're diving into something I think we could all use a little more of, and that's harmony. I mean, how do you find that quiet center when your life just feels, well, full of noise?
It's a real question, right? You've got notifications pinging, deadlines looming, just endless demands on your attention. And finding genuine peace can feel like a bit of a lost cause. But what if there was a simple, practical way to actually cultivate it?
Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down a framework that's designed to do exactly that. We're looking at a set of affirmations that basically give you a roadmap, a path from that feeling of inner chaos to a real sense of outer peace. And it all starts with 3 core ideas.
The entire practice is built on just 3 core pillars. You can really think of them as the fundamental building blocks for a more balanced, harmonious life. So here they are. Pillar 1 starts right where it has to, with the self. Pillar 2 is all about the kind of energy you're putting out and letting in. And Pillar 3, well, that's where you take that harmony and extend it to your relationships with others. And the logic here is just so powerful. It all starts inside you and then ripples its way out into the world.
So, let's start at the beginning with Pillar 1, finding your inner peace. You have to see this as the absolute bedrock. Everything else is built right on top of this.
And the first affirmation is this really powerful declaration, I am at peace with myself. Now, just saying that is a great start, but what does it actually look like in practice? Let's get into it.
You see, living this affirmation isn't just one single action. It's really about developing 3 connected skills, learning to embrace self-acceptance, actively cultivating inner calm, and of course, fostering self-love.
The very first skill is self-acceptance. And what's so great about this approach is that it's not about trying to convince yourself you're perfect. No, it's about being real, looking at your strengths and your weaknesses, seeing that whole picture and deciding not to judge it.
Okay, so once you have that foundation of acceptance, you can start to cultivate inner calm. And the framework is super clear about this. You get there through real, tangible practices like mindfulness and meditation. Carving out those intentional, quiet moments to push back against all that external noise.
And all of this leads right into fostering self-love. This is all about that conversation you're having inside your own head. It's about consciously choosing to use positive self-talk and daily affirmations to build yourself up, instead of, tearing yourself down.
Okay, so let's move on to pillar number 2. Once you start finding that peace within yourself, the next logical step is to manage the energy around you. This is all about shaping your environment.
The second affirmation is, I attract positive energy. I want you to notice that word attract. It's an active word. This isn't about passively waiting for good vibes to show up. It's a choice. It means you are an active player in what kind of energy you allow into your life.
So how do you actually do that? How do you attract that energy? Well, the framework gives us 3 key strategies. Consciously surrounding yourself with positivity, really focusing on gratitude, and learning to visualize abundance.
Surrounding yourself with positivity is incredibly practical. It just means making deliberate choices about who you spend your time with and where you spend it. I mean, think about it. Are the people and places in your life lifting you up, or are they kind of dragging you down? Now, this next part is really interesting. It's this idea of shifting from just reacting to things to instead responding with gratitude. This isn't about pretending problems don't exist, not at all. It's about actively shifting your focus to acknowledge the good that's already there, and that simple shift can change your entire perspective.
And finally, there's visualizing abundance. This is that mental practice of picturing what you want to happen. You're seeing success, you're feeling joy, you're imagining positive outcomes. It's like you're training your brain to spot and create those very opportunities in the real world.
All right, we've worked on our inner peace, and we've worked on our personal energy. The third and final pillar takes all of that amazing internal work and points it outward into how we connect with the world around us. And this affirmation, I live harmoniously with others, is really where it all comes together. Because let's be honest, true harmony can't just exist in a vacuum, right? It has to include our connections with other people. And the path to get there, according to this framework, boils down to 3 essential skills: practicing empathy, communicating openly,
and actively promoting kindness.
Empathy is the crucial first step. And it's not about always agreeing with someone, it's about making a genuine effort to understand and connect with where they're coming from, to see the world from their perspective for a moment. It's really the bridge that connects two people.
Building right on top of that empathy, real harmony also needs open communication. That means sharing your own thoughts honestly, but always respectfully. And then finally, promoting kindness through small, simple actions. Think of those actions as the glue that really holds our relationships together.
So, we've gone through all three pillars. But the real secret here isn't just knowing about them. The magic happens when you integrate them into your life, when you make harmony a daily practice, not just a one-time thing you tried.
And that really brings us to the core message from the source material itself. Embrace these affirmations daily and let them guide you towards a life of harmony and peace. At the end of the day, consistency is absolutely everything.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question. As you look at these three pillars, peace with yourself, attracting positive energy, and harmony with others, which one is calling out to you right now? Which one feels like the right place for you to start? Thanks so much for watching.